Hi, everyone. Today I'm going to be sharing a little bit of a new profile on Yelp. Um, so as you guys know, Yelp is a very famous review platform for restaurants, especially, and they've also diversified into other places as well. But just to give a little background, Yelp was founded by former PayPal employees Jeremy Stoppelman and Russell Simmons as a place where the users could contribute reviews to different restaurants, so then people would know which restaurants were good and which restaurants were bad. Um, so in terms of the business model, Yelp actually has a lot of ways to incentivize this user participation that are not monetary. For example, there's a certain level of social status that you can achieve by getting into the Yelp Elite Squad, which is a program kind of where you can first of all, get this little tag, more social credibility in your reviews, and also access to certain exclusive invitations to restaurants and everything like that. So basically, you become more of an official reviewer than just a user on Yelp. There's also a lot of social recognition through, for example, followers, likes, um, and building up a profile online. And also, you can see these badges here for being the first, for example, the first to review different spots like ice cream places, wineries, or uh, taco places, or going abroad to review something else. Um, and Yelp aggregates all this information into several key categories. First of all, their main attraction is the star system, which is based out of 5 stars. And you can see that this one here is 4.8 stars. And some more examples beyond the star system, they aggregate a lot of information, not just from users, but also from the businesses themselves. You can see that this one has been claimed, and then the businesses themselves can kind of put up their menu and like what their vibes are and the amenities they have as well. So there's also a lot of photos uploaded by users, as well as categorizations of different small businesses, and also prices, obviously. So there's also a lot of quality control measures that Yelp um, does to keep its reviews authentic and real. You can see that Yelp is actually doing quite a good job of this in terms of the users on Yelp have is relatively even distribution between the stars. Not something like Home Advisor, which is kind of like very inflated high reviews, but you can see that there's more of a steady distribution, obviously more positive than negative, but yeah, very realistic distribution of business ratings. And also, there are various options here to quality control. First of all, the recommendation software recommends like most helpful and reliable reviews from reviewers who are, either very credible and they're in the elite squad, and also they want to provide the best reviews at the forefront of the page. There's also a lot of user feedback, such as reporting profiles, also suggesting edits to location and hours, and ordering food just in case, for example, the current information is wrong. And you can also obviously report reviews if you think they're just completely false. And if there's an algorithm such that if there's enough reports, then maybe a human reviews it itself and determines if it was a bad review. So the main business model of Yelp on how the company benefits from these is the more users that are going to these sites and reviewing, there are more users that are coming to these sites and also consuming the reviews. And this gives a lot of advertising potential. Also to business owners who really have a lot of stake in Yelp and its review system. So you can see that they're offering businesses kind of like sponsorships in the search, and maybe you get popped up first. For example, the sponsor results for burgers and also sponsor results um, for reviews on the other places. So you can kind of get customers from the reviews of other competitors' reviews or other competitors' pages. Um, Also, there's places for advertisements, just for advertisements, just in general, like every other social media platform, just for brands to come, especially food brands, to come on Yelp and sponsor different ads here, which generates a lot of revenue for the company. And also, since Yelp has so much data regarding certain places, they can license their data to Google Maps and Apple Maps, which have an interest in providing that data, especially, for example, if you're searching on Google Maps for restaurants, then you can easily get the Yelp stuff and all integrated with that. In terms of controversies, um, Yelp has been accused of uh, removing reviews, sometimes unnecessarily. So you can see that this is a pretty good case of removing review bombing. But also there have been controversies on maybe Yelp removing things that they should not have, or it kind of gets into a gray area there. And also their search or their recommendation system for popping up the reviews that you see first. You can see that there's other reviews that are not currently recommended, and there's always going to be a kind of balance on if Yelp is recommending overly positive or overly negative reviews. And that's it. Thank you for listening to my company profile. I hope this has taught you a little bit more about Yelp and how it uses crowdsourcing to finance its business model and some of the controversies that come through with that.